then sit there, right? Is it?
Set up here so that we can record. We'll invite Zach to share a few words about the making of the film, and of course would like to open the floor to you to ask any questions. But certainly for myself, just thinking about this, not only getting on the bus with a bunch of strangers, but beyond that, just simply having the idea to crowdsource this film. Perhaps you could share a few words with us about your perspective on the project, how you came about it, and what it is you've learned by doing all this, or at least what you're thinking now.
Okay, this is okay. Today, before the screening, I was just thinking about, I was trying to recall why I thought this was a good idea. Because I started a project a long time ago, and by now I've forgotten why I thought it was a good idea, because after going through all the difficulties of filming and editing, you just wonder why you put in so much effort to do things in such an unusual way. I think what has amazed me is that the idea has gone so far. Because if I could actually have announced it, launched a website and be ignored. But I announced I launched a website. I had about 100 stories on the website, different people submitted. And then I had this offer from this person in New York that I've never met, who's obviously crazy, with a white beard and white hair. Say, come to the US, I'll go across the country with you and we'll make the film together. And I went, which is shows that I'm quite crazy too. I went. I still remember that a couple of months after the road trip, Joe, the artist, sent me a G-chat transcript that we had we're chatting every day, and there was one transcript 2 days before I was supposed to leave, and it was just a hysterical transcript where we go, because we're supposed to get a sponsor for a car and then get someone to drive us across the country. And the transcript basically goes, oh no, there's no car sponsor. Oh no, there's no driver. Oh no, you can't drive. Oh no, I can't drive also. Oh no, we have to take the bus. So it was just like tumbling downhill. And yet, I went basically because I really believe that one of the important things about making a film is that you have to commit, or you creating something is that you have to commit. When you show up, I think people have respect for your commitment, you know. And I think once you commit to it, you show up, then things will tend to happen for you. So it's kind of like forcing the hand of destiny. And last night I was actually talking to Anne-Marie, the homeless woman, and we were just laughing at ourselves because I went through halfway across the world to work with this person I have never met, that I was already arguing with on every day on Gmail, Gchat. Like, we were already fighting. We looked destined to continue fighting on the road trip. But I went, and interestingly, Anne-Marie, when we invited her to go on the road trip, also came along. Which is quite interesting because it's such a slim chance that I would fly halfway across the world to go on this trip. And then this homeless woman who don't know who we are. We could basically be crazy people, which we are, evil people, which we are not most of the time. But yet she came along, and I think in that decision, I saw that she had this will. She wanted to give it a try. She doesn't know how it's going to turn out, but anything else is a break from her daily life, which is like going from shelter to shelter. Not really, basically not the monotony and the uncertainty of it. I think the one thing I learned from making this film is actually, how do you say it? It's the whole idea that there's this whole idea that there's more good than bad, I think. And there's that sense that people will come up for you people, like the guy who met us at the bus station, also had never met him. He came at midnight to the bus station in case we were stranded. He was prepared to drive us home. So, and we've never met him. And so I think it was quite touching in terms of, for example, in Chicago, the whole shoot was coordinated for us. The people know we were coming, they mobilized, they pointed us to the right events, and at the event they told us what to film the next day, so we went to the stock exchange and all that. Sometimes I feel a little torn because as a traditional TV producer, which I used to be, this is a really bad way to make a film. It's a terrible, terrible way to make a film because you abdicate it. You do research, but you don't follow the research. You depend on strangers to be your fixers, coordinate things for you. It's a terrible way to make a film. Pretty irresponsible and immature, if you ask me. But I think for the purpose of Twitter, it actually, the backstory of how the film is made is actually a story about Twitter itself. That you can do this for Twitter. I don't think you can do it on Facebook. Does anyone want to bet? You cannot make a Facebook documentary this way. You just can't. But on Twitter, you can. So I think I wanted to demonstrate how Twitter works by the way that I make the film. At the same time, it was just total, I just don't know who we're going to meet. There are great stories and great people that we never met. I know all, but we never met. But at the same time, there are stories that I would never have, through conventional research, included in the film, that ended up being a very, but I won't recommend it as a way to make films. It's too stressful, and that's why I call it film times social media experiment. It's kind of like an art for me, because it's like, oh, it's a terrible film, but it was a pretty good social media experiment. So, so it's kind of save my ass, in case the film cannot be put together. So I was very conscious. So I keep calling the screenings beta screenings. So that, oh, it's not bad, it's not a bad film, it's not finished yet. Even today, I refuse to finish it. Oh, I'm not done yet, and I give a lot of excuses. Mostly it's my 个人问题，个人品格有问题。
Is this a camera?
Yeah, it's a camera, it's a HD camera.
Hi.